Hi everyone, welcome to the Piano Keys. This tutorial was requested by one of my favorite people, my student Nathan. Hi Nathan. He asked me to teach him how to play the Star Spangled Banner, and I thought, well, July 4th is coming up, so let's do it. I made this sort of easy version of the song for you, and as usual, you'll have to practice it a little bit, but I have no doubt that you'll get it in time. So if you want to learn how to play the Star Spangled Banner, keep watching. Left hand, first finger starts on G. If you find the 3 black keys and go in between these first two, that's G. Spread your hand out a little bit so that your fingers aren't so close together. You'll be needing them out here. So play G, then second finger is on E, which is to the right of the 2 black keys. Third finger is on the other side of the 2 black keys, on C. Let's play that in rhythm. From here, you step down to 4th finger, and if you've kept your first finger on G, that's good because you're going to play it. So 4th finger on B, first finger on G. Let's play it from the beginning. Here we go. From here, each of the notes will step outwards. Like that. From the beginning, here we go. Notice we wait a little bit on that C because the right hand's going to be doing stuff there. From here, your second finger should be right above E. That's good because we're going to use it by itself. Keep your hand spread out because we're going to go right back to that A octave. Let's take it from the beginning, nice and slow. Now, move your second finger down 1 to D, play it by itself, and move the other 2 fingers down 1 note to G octaves. So that section looks like this. See that? Let's take it from the very beginning, slowly. Right hand also starts on G, third finger on G, and you're going to spread out your right hand a little bit too. So play G, second finger moves down to E, first finger moves down to C. Notice those are the same notes we played with the left hand. Go back to E. You're going to go back to G, but this time you'll add a D underneath with your thumb. like this. So let's play it from there, from the beginning. Okay? From here, pick up your hand, your thumb goes up one note, and your pinky goes to C. Remember, C is to the left of the two black keys? So let's do that much. From here, you keep the general shape of your hand and you go up to E and G sharp. Okay, so you were on E and C. Remember, E was your bottom note. Now it's going to end up being your top note up here. From here, your fourth finger is on D. Play it. The next note down is C. You're going to play that, but you'll add an E underneath with your thumb. Let's play it from the beginning. Jump up, make E the top note. Now E is the bottom note again. See that? Next, E will be the top note again, down here. E, second finger, C, first finger. Then keep that C. Move third finger, should be around F sharp, so we're going to play it like that. Let's take it from the beginning to see how it all fits together. Keep the C at F sharp. Now from here, each note again will go outward, so the bottom note will go down and the top note will go up. We'll have first finger on B, fourth finger on G. Let's play that much really slow. Here we go faster. The hands play the same three notes to start. So remember, left hand, first finger is on G, right hand, third finger is on G. Remember when we were waiting on that C? That's why, because the right hand has to play an E there. Let's do that again. Now, right hand plays G as the top note, so does the left hand. Okay, now left hand goes to that octave A, right hand C and E. Next, the left hand will play E, and the right hand's going to jump to where E is the top note. So you want to find these commonalities, patterns of whatever sort that will help you to navigate around any piece. Then the right hand by itself. Now left hand goes back to that A octave, right hand steps down to C and adds an E underneath. By itself, left hand goes to D, right hand C and F sharp. And then left hand G, octave, right hand, each note goes outward. Left hand left off on octave Gs. The next thing it plays is still a G on the bottom, but the thumb moves down one note to the F. Okay? Then third finger on C, step up, and then take that thumb and jump it over that white key to the next one, which is G. So let's do that from the ending of the previous section, which was that octave G. Okay, so here's part 2. C, step up, jump. While you're on that G, hold it and then just add the G underneath. You don't have to, it just sounds really good and it's easy. Let's go from the last note of the previous section. then step down one note to F. After F, you step down one more to E. Then remember what we played in the very, very beginning? We're going to play that. The G, the E, and the C. This time with a different rhythm, obviously. So let's go from the ending of the previous part and we'll do the whole thing. So here's the last note of part 1. Here's part 2. Jump up, add the octave, step down, G, E, C. Right hand left off on B and G, and that's going to be the same thing that starts part 2. So play B and G. Now you're going to play G again, but you're going to move your hand so the first finger plays it. Okay? See that? Then you add an E on top. Keep the G played again, like that. So let's take it from the beginning of this section. And then you just step down. Keep the same shape in your hand. Step down to F and D, and then step down again to E and C. And then step down again to D and B. Easy. Let's take it from the beginning of this section. Keep that shape, just move it down. Again, again. Okay? Now the next time we play, we're still going down one note, but we're going to change the shape of our hand a little bit. C with the first finger, A with the third finger. Now I have really small hands and I can reach that easily, so you should be able to. If for some reason it's hard, don't try to keep your hand like this. You can actually twist it around, that's fine. Your wrist is made to move in so many different directions, and sometimes people don't know that they can actually pivot this way on the piano. It's perfectly fine. I do it all the time. So you're on C and A. Now the top notes are going to step up, and so are the bottom. Notice on the bottom we only have the thumb available, so it's going to kind of hop from one note to the other. Let's do that again. So I'm connecting the top note, but if that's hard for you, you don't have to worry about it. It takes a little bit of coordination to be able to do that. If you can just do this, that's fine, perfectly fine. So let's go from the beginning of this section. Here we go. Step down. Step down, change the shape. From here, play the C, G, E, C. Do you remember this G, E, C from the very beginning? It's the same. So let's take this whole section. Remember that the left hand is on G and F. The right hand has G as the top note. Notice the G's are the outside notes. And B is the bottom note in the right hand. Here we go. See that? Left hand just holds while the right hand travels. Watch again. Now left hand will play C while the right hand plays that G and E. Now they come toward one another. Left hand leaps. Add the G on the bottom. Then left hand moves down one note to the Fs. Right hand changes shape. Move. Left hand moves to E. Right hand by itself. Then together, same notes. So let's do it from here. Okay? From the the beginning of part 2. Left hand G and F, right hand B and G. Then you play parts 1 and 2 all over again, because that's how the song goes. Now we're at the Rocket's Red Glare part. Left hand, first finger is on middle C. And you play it, I think you played 4 times. Let's count how many times we play. Yeah, 4 times. C, 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 C. Then your third finger goes to G, play it twice. Second finger G sharp, play it twice. Okay, let's do that from the C's. 4 C's, 2 G's, 2 G sharps. Here we go. From A, we stretch out again, third finger on E. Then we go to thumb, move it down 1 note from A to G. Let's go from the 4 C's. G twice, G sharp twice, then A, E, G, then add a G on the bottom. So you keep the top one and add the bottom one. From there you'd step down 1 note to octave F's, then step down again to E, like that. Let's take it from the beginning of this section, 4 C's. G twice, G sharp twice, A, E, add the octave, then down again to D, and then back up to G. So you did the G, add the G on the bottom, step down again, then up to G. Let's do that whole thing slowly. Two G's, G sharps, A, E, and then G. Add the G on the bottom, step down, step down, step down again, and then up to G. Practice that. It's actually not as difficult as it looks. C, first finger, E, third finger. That's 3 times. Then second finger is on D, fourth finger is on F, play them. Third finger on E, fifth finger on G. And the Rocket's Red Glare. Here we go. Take those 2 fingers, third and fifth, and move them down to D and F. Then step down again. Step back up where you came from. Let's do that section. The bombs bursting in air, that's the section we're working on. D and F. That takes a little bit of coordination. If you're not quite there yet, you can pick up your hand like this. That's a lot easier to do. Even better if you use your wrist. So you see what I'm doing? I'm letting my wrist bob up and down, but my fingertips aren't actually going anywhere. I just showed you that so you could see that I'm leaving the keys, but I actually don't play like that. And I like to play more like this. It's more relaxing to the arm and produces no tension. So let's go from "And the Rocket's Red Glare," C and E. Here we go. Take those 2 fingers and move them down. you play D and F again, then you move them down one note, and you step down. Now we've run out of fingers over here, so what we're going to do is take that thumb and move it down one note, and use the second finger on B. So. Let's take it from And the Rocket's Red Glare. Move. Move again. So from here you pick up both fingers and move them down one note to F and A. Then B by itself, third finger. Notice fourth finger is on C. You're going to play it, and you'll move your thumb down one note to E. Okay? E is the bottom note. It's going to become our top note. Put your second finger there. First finger on C. For the next one, you're going to play C again. First finger, third finger on F sharp. Then, fourth finger on G. Thumb moves down one note. That our flag was still there. Sounds like this. Let's go from And the Rocket's Red Glare. I'll go slowly. And feel free to pause and practice the sections and then come back. I'm not going to practice every portion of every section with you because otherwise these videos would just get longer and longer. Maybe an hour, hour and a half, and we don't really want to do that. And I definitely don't want to edit that. So here we go. Right hand starts this section by itself, and the. Left hand comes in on rock of rockets. Okay, so, and the rockets, play on red, red glare. Move the right hand, keep the left hand on C. One more time. Remember we had 4 C's. Step down. The bombs, on bombs, play together. In. On air. Am I on the right word? I think so. It's hard to do that slowly. So move to G sharp. Play again. Then. Okay, let's go from And the Rocket's Red Glare. Make sure I'm in the right place. Okay, from here, right hand steps down, one by itself, and then the next one will be with the left hand E. Remember when that thumb was stretching to G? Guess what the left hand is playing right at that same time? That's right, it's G. Then add the octave underneath. Then everybody moves down one note. So let's go from here. Proof. Let's do that from And the Rocket's Red Glare. Left hand left off on the octave G. To start this section, say does that stars thing, that part. You're going to keep the pinky on G and then move the thumb down one note to F. Then third finger on C, C again, and then climb up. Like that. So you were here, played the G and F. Then you move your thumb up one note to F, then add the octave underneath. We've done this movement a few times now, so it should be familiar to your hand. Then you move down one more note, play the octave, step down again. Now jump up to G and play it again. So here we go from G and F. C, C again, then you step up and then take that thumb up one note, add the octave underneath, step down the octave, step down again, and then find the G octaves and play twice. Right hand left off, B and G. You're going to play B and G again, but put the fourth finger where the fifth finger was. And then jump up to E and C. Play it again and again. Step down one note, keeping the shape. Again, step down. Repeat, repeat. Okay, so we ended up, the previous section we were on B and G. In this section we play the same notes, a slight difference in fingering. And then let's do that from the last note of the previous section. That's where we were. Now here we go. E and C, repeat it. Repeat it and move down quickly. Repeat, repeat. Now take that same shape in your hand, jump it up to F and D. Step up, step up, step down, step down, step down, repeat, step down. So do you see we're keeping the shape of our hand the same all the way through? So let's take that whole thing. I know it's a lot, but what makes it easy is that your hand is just kind of crawling along sideways on the keyboard, is not really doing a whole lot of different stuff. We left off the previous section, B and G, 1 and 5. Here we go. Same notes, different finger. E and C. Step down. F and D. Step up. Step down. Repeat. Step down. I'll do it without talking. So I'll start right on this section, B and G, 1 and 4. G, F, B, G. Again, the outside notes are G's. Together, right, left. So they take turns. Together, together, right, left. Then together. So everything is played both hands at the same time except for that right-left section. And that's just, I did it that way to add some rhythmic interest, and it's really not that hard. So let's do that much again. G, F, B, G. Here we go. Now left hand's going to keep stepping down, right hand jumps up, keeps the same shape. Together, and then right hand by itself. See, all that happens by itself, so that's easy. Let's take it from the beginning of this section. Now, left hand goes up to G, together, together. Let's do that again. G, F, B, G. Left hand starts as it did in some of the other parts, G and F. Then fourth finger on C, step up one more with your thumb, add the G underneath. Okay, let's do that. G and F, fourth finger on C, step up, one more, add the G. From the octave Gs, you step up one note to the octave As, and then come back to G. Then play G again. Now we're going to do that big finale. Do you see where the pinky is on G down here? The note right above it is called A flat. Find it with your thumb, and then play the octave underneath. That's the rhythm. We play 4 total, a long one, a couple of short ones, and a long one. Then you step up to the next black key, which is B flat. Play twice. Then step up to C, and that's the end. Whew. All right, let's take it from the beginning of this section, which is the ending section. Okay, here we go. G and F. C, step up. One more, add the G underneath. Then A, G again. Big ending, A flat, play it a few times, B flat, twice, C. I'll do it once without talking. Okay, you're going to practice that on your own, right? And then come back and check in. Right hand left off on D and B. From here, take B and G with your first and fifth finger. Twice. Take the same shape, move it up to E and C. Step up, step up, step up. Now here, you're going to step up the pinky, but you're going to change the shape underneath it a little bit. C, E, G. From the beginning of that section. Step up. Now, right before you play that G, tell your hand, hey hand, you're going to play a different shape underneath. Okay? From here, just step up one note to D by itself. G, C, E. Okay, let's do it from O'er the Land. Home, G, C, E. Now from here, every single finger or every single note moves. Bottom note moves down one, middle note moves down one, top note moves up one. That's the word of. F, B, F. Let's go from free. Remember that change of shape? Free. What finger was I doing? Okay. And the, home,
of. The, see that? D, third finger. Let's go from the beginning of this section. Now here's that grand finale. E flat and C. That's the same rhythm that the left hand was playing. Remember? Long, short, short, long. Then it's going to play one more of those. Then keep the E flat, put fourth finger on B flat. Okay? If you'll notice, my wrist is pretty floppy. I'm not going like this. That's going to produce tension. So we don't want to jam our hand into the piano. You want to keep imagine that your fingertips are really heavy and they can't quite make it off the keyboard, and your wrist is pulling them, and then they keep pulling your wrist down. And the last thing you play, the thumb moves up to E, and then pinky is on C. Whew. All right, let's do that whole section. This is it. Here we go. G and F, B and G. Notice G's are again the outside notes. So together, right hand, left and right together. Now what comes up? Everything is going together. Then left by itself. Let's do that again. Right hand. Now together, everything. Left hand. Next, left hand moves up to the A, right hand comes down, A, E, C. Together. Now right hand by itself. Hands together. Left hand will repeat. Right hand does that stretched out one. Then right hand put by itself. Let's go from the beginning. It's really hard to pick this up somewhere. G and F, B and G, here we go. Right hand, both hands, everybody together. Left. Now together, right, together, right hand stretches out, together, right hand. Now here's that big ending. Remember, left hand moves down to A flat, right hand E flat and C. They play the same rhythm together. Now the left hand moves up, right hand stays right where it is. See that? Let's do that big finale. Left hand moves, right hand stays. Now left hand stays and right hand just moves one note. Then everybody moves. Here's that big ending. Let's go from the beginning of this section. See me add a note once in a while, pay no attention. I would probably play this piece differently every single time I played it, unless I was playing from sheet music. So I'm trying to play it the same way every time, which is a little bit of a challenge. So anyway, don't let those things fool you. Just do what I taught you. And if you want to copy something that I do that you like, that I didn't teach you, go for it. All right, last time, a little bit faster. This is it. All right, if you want, you can add a little button at the end. All I did was move down to the other C's. It's a nice little capper, very easy to do. Okay, that's it. You know this is going to require some practice, right? Go for it.
And that was the Star Spangled Banner. If you have any questions or if you need something explained differently, let me know in the comments section. If you like this video, click like and be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you'll see all my videos coming up. I'll see you soon. Bye.